Our team coverage continues with local reaction to the rulings today of the Supreme Court. Western Mass News reporter KRISTIN Burnell now joins us live after getting answers on how the High Court's student loan decision may impact you. KRISTIN.
Matt, following this ruling, financial advisors are urging people to start making budget plans now after the 3-year pause. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden just announced a new plan following the decision.
I'm just slightly disappointed. I wish they just gave the students more support.
Students are weighing in on Friday's ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court, striking down President Joe Biden's $400 billion student loan forgiveness plan.
Students are just trying their best. They want to graduate from college. They want to, go and live on their dream, do what they want to do in life. And with everything going on, it's just harder for us to attain those dreams because there's so much we need to do.
President Biden speaking out following this decision on Friday, sharing how his administration plans to move forward through an existing law, the Higher Education Act of 1965. It will allow the Education Secretary to compromise, waive, or release loans under certain circumstances.
We will ground this new approach in a different law than my original plan. This new path is legally sound. It's going to take longer, but in my view, it's the best path that remains to providing for as many borrowers as possible.
The Biden administration will also create a temporary 12-month on-ramp repayment program aimed at helping borrowers who will need to make decisions when payments resume in October. The president saying the goal is to temporarily remove the threat of default or having your credit harmed. Western Mass News is getting answers on how the highest court's decision may impact you. From American International College Financial Aid Director Richard O'Connor.
Not having to pay since March of 2020, it's going to be a big shock for students. My advice to them certainly is to start looking into what their payment options are, starting to talk to their servicer, see what plan they picked back in 2020 versus where they are financially now. There are a lot of changes, so right now I think the key is to kind of go on to studentaid.gov, see who your servicer is, make sure your contact information is up to date.
And with many students uncertain about their financial future, O'Connor tells us there are several repayment options in place as payments will start to come due in October.
So there are tons of different repayment options out there. I think there's close to 15 different repayment options given where people work, given what their income is. So people who are struggling can sign up for income-based repayments. If they only have undergrad loans, it's only 5% of their monthly income that is going to their payment.
The Massachusetts Teachers Association also shared a statement on the ruling saying in part, quote, "Until we have a Congress that will find solutions to the student debt crisis for the entire country, the challenge must fall to the states. Massachusetts, led by the MTA, will continue a mission to allow the state's residents attend a public college or university debt-free. Reporting live in studio, KRISTIN Burnell, Western Mass News.